Welcome back to the Chad Hasty Show, News Talk KFYO. Joining us on the phones from our friends over at the Lubbock Chamber of Commerce, Norma Ritz Johnson. Good morning. How are you today?
I'm doing well today. How are you, Chad?
Doing fantastic. So for those who don't know, this week we were scheduled to visit with the Chamber of Commerce about the Uncorked Wine Festival. Obviously, that's been pushed back. Norma, we're glad to have you on, but we're sad we don't get to talk about the wine festival, and instead we've got to talk about small businesses that are hurting out there.
Yeah, we know that small businesses are hurting. That's this is probably one of the times in my 16 years at the Lubbock Chamber of Commerce that we distinctly our major big reason for the existence of the Lubbock Chamber is to help our businesses, to listen to their needs and concerns, and to try to address those how we can, to work with elected officials and their amazing staff members to bring solutions to our businesses.
Well, so what are some things that y'all are going to be doing? I know you have a webinar today. Talk about some of the steps y'all are taking to explain things to small business owners about what's coming from the federal government.
Sure. There is so much information out there, and what we're doing is, even today, we're monitoring the Phase 3 CARES Act legislation as it makes its way through the House and onto the President's desk because there's plenty of solutions there. As I mentioned, that is Phase 3 of the legislation, but, there was a Phase 1 and a Phase 2, and so today at 11, right after your show, we have a webinar that we are putting on with Ann Manning from the Underwood Law Firm, and they are experts in the area of workplace issues, whether it's, paid leave issues, that kind of thing. As you know, that was one of the features of the Families First Act. That was probably one of the main features of it. We had a lot of small businesses that had a lot of questions about how exactly is that going to work? What does that mean for my small business? And so at 11 a.m., we're going to be doing a Zoom webinar event for businesses that want to tune in and listen to the experts on the implementation of that legislation. If anyone listening wants to be a part of that, we do require registration. It is free to attend, but if they will go to lubbock.youtube and click on our COVID-19 resource page, there's a scrolling menu to the left-hand side of that page with a number of webinars that are available right now with the type of information that our small businesses need. And so we encourage them to, if they haven't already signed up for it, sign up for that and tune in at 11 o'clock today.
And I guess, for a lot of small business owners, they're possibly looking at, SBA loans. They're looking at, what's going to be coming in. Is that mainly what you're hearing from small business owners are, how can I tap into some of these resources?
We're also getting a lot of questions, as you just mentioned, on the SBA loans. Yeah. Specifically, the SBA loan solution, there's already some existing SBA loans, and some flexibility has been granted to those loans, and some of them have been slightly restructured for this time that where our businesses are in need. And then, of course, the legislation that's making its way through Congress today includes forgivable SBA loans, even that help businesses, are going to help businesses cover things like rent and utilities and payroll. And so on April 1st, next week, we have another webinar with the SBA, just for the businesses in Lubbock. That's going to be April 1st at 1 p.m. And again, if anyone listening is interested in that, they can go to lubbockchamber.com, click on our COVID-19 resource page, and they'll find that webinar and the opportunity to sign up for it scrolling over on the left-hand side of the page as well.
Very good. I know that, just like we're here on this show, we're trying to, help out our small businesses. Today we're featuring restaurants on the show. We're talking about our retail establishments that have been taking a hit. Y'all are also doing sort of a social media campaign over at the Chamber, correct?
We are. We are doing a campaign to really wrap our arms around local business and the businesses that are, really facing some challenges right now. And so what we have done is we've launched a campaign called LBK Local Challenge. And what that is a social media campaign. And frankly, Chad, I'm kind of enjoying it because I'm eating about twice as much as I normally do. But the LBK Local Challenge rules are that we're encouraging people to support businesses in some way, whether that's eating, like I've been doing, or writing positive reviews about businesses online, or recognizing maybe some local businesses and what they're doing. Doesn't necessarily mean purchasing anything, but it does mean supporting local business however you can. Recognizing businesses, for instance, that are doing things for our first responders and frontline healthcare workers is another way to be a part of this campaign and part of this local challenge. So whatever you're doing to support local business, we encourage you to post a photo to Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter showing how you're supporting a local business, and then tag 3 of your friends in your post. I'm going to tag you in my next one, Chad.
There you go.
And then use the words "I support" and then whatever name of local business and the hashtag LBK Local Challenge. This is something that has really taken off, and we're really, really proud to see how the community is supporting our local businesses.
Yeah, absolutely. Norma, I guess before we let you go, when it comes to small businesses, obviously you are talking to small businesses every day over at the Chamber. Have we had any of them that have gone under, or is everyone just kind of staying in place right now?
Businesses are doing whatever they need to do for their employees and for their own livelihoods right now. And so some businesses have taken some measures, maybe temporarily closing their doors or temporarily moving just to like a curbside type service or something. But we do know in our visits with our small businesses, and we've been visiting with as many small businesses as we can every day. That's literally what the entire Chamber staff, we have rededicated our efforts to this issue, and that includes visiting with small businesses, listening to their needs, listening to their challenges, what they're doing, or if they have something to offer in some way to help and they want to know where to direct those efforts. And then the other thing that we're doing, of course, as I mentioned earlier, is working with our elected officials, working with state agencies, such as the Comptroller's Office, and some things that he has done with regard to sales tax, interest and penalties and things like that, that are really trying to find solutions for those small businesses. We're interested in visiting with as many small businesses as possible and hearing from them. I would encourage them to reach out to the Lubbock Chamber. We're still answering our telephones, and 761-7000 is where they can call, or they can email. They're welcome to email me at norma.johnson@lubbockbiz.org.
Norma,
with anything like that.
Norma, one more time, tell folks, the small businesses out there, if they want to get in on one of these webinars, where they need to go.
Go to lubbockchamber.com. Click on our COVID-19 resource page. That's the big graphic that you see right when you get to the main page. And then scrolling along the left-hand side of the page will be not only the webinars that we are hosting, but a number of webinars that some of our members are offering up for free for businesses that are needing some of this information.
Very good. Norma Ritz Johnson with the Lubbock Chamber of Commerce, thank you very much. And like we've been talking about, if we all work together, we can get through this thing and help out our businesses here in this city. They need it. Norma, thank you.
Thank you, Chad. We appreciate the opportunity.
Have a good one.
You too. Bye-bye.
That's Norma Ritz Johnson with the Lubbock Chamber of Commerce.